What's up, everybody? It's your girl Bianca back with another video. Okay, so I came to sit down at my desk and what I heard was atrévate, which means like I dare you in Spanish. So this could be an argument and somebody could be like, oh, I dare you to blah blah blah, you know, like that type of way, or in a more like playful way, but it's like, yeah, more playful, or like I guess sexual way. So yeah, so maybe somebody is, it says indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life and imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. So maybe there's some sort of decision some of you guys need to make. Maybe in regards to what you want to do, like moving forward. Because I actually wanted the next oracle deck that I'm going to pull from is the Life Purpose deck. And I've been actually, I had it in my hand. I had it in my hand and I never really grabbed that deck. So I feel like I'm being drawn to use that. So yeah, so maybe there's some sort of decision that is like bringing in some sort of opportunity, or will bring in some sort of opportunity. Maybe maybe some of you guys have been like in your emotions, or something to do with releasing something. I was also getting some sort of like surgery, but like traveling to another country to get this surgery or something like this. That's what I was getting. So, maybe some of you guys want to end something quickly and like move forward, or yeah, like end something and go to something else. Maybe this is a relationship. I don't really suggest that. But yeah, healing is probably best to stay by yourself for some time before you get into a relationship. But hey, that's just my opinion, because I feel like although there are gonna be situations that can trigger our past or trigger things that maybe we thought we healed, but until we're like back in that type of situation, we don't realize that it can still be a trigger. And that's a normal thing to have, is that like response to like if you have PTSD or anything like that, and you can be put in a situation that's very similar, you never know how you're going to be reacting. Somebody could have like some sort of, I don't know why I'm getting like pent up, either like aggression or maybe sexual energy or something like this, or maybe like just repressed or something that's like not, you're not expressing, or maybe something to do with like working out or like releasing some sort of energy from your body. Maybe, you know, this is a confirmation to maybe do something like that, like, you know, maybe take a walk. I just came back from a walk. I was carrying my dog the whole time though, because she's a little scaredy cat. It's a new place, so like I think she gets a little nervous when like it's a new area. I mean, that's normal. So yeah, we're just gonna jump right in and see what it is that we get, okay? So but I hope everybody's had a great day. Fear. Wow, we were just talking about being afraid. So maybe you guys are afraid of something. Maybe there's some sort of fear. You know, fear is actually a very low vibrational energy. A lot of people, well, not a lot of people, but there can be some people that will put fear in a person, because that's how they can manifest energy, or that's how they can siphon energy from that person. They can take that energy, because whether they make somebody upset, whether they make somebody fearful of like something happening, or like them leaving, if there's somebody's codependent on them, like that is energy harvesting. If you, I mean, sometimes we don't realize that we're doing this to, you know, our surroundings. It can be something that, yeah, we don't realize, but I mean, something about this is telling me something to do with like, somebody is not coming from a place of love. They want to put this fear in you because they don't want you to leave them behind. And they're the ones that are actually in fear, but they are very good at masking that, you know? So like they can make it seem like, oh, well, you know, without me, you can't do anything. But it's like, but really it's the opposite, you know? But at the same time, like nobody should be even in that energy. Like that's very petty or like immature. So some of you guys could be in fear, or there could be, your person could be in some sort of fear. Love is the highest vibration to manifest, and I believe fear is the lowest. So relationship and abundance. Bottom of the deck, blame. Okay, see? And I'm getting, and I was talking about there could be some sort of fear that somebody's going to be like, leaving a relationship, or maybe somebody's blaming somebody in some sort of ending in a relationship. But it is because somebody has grown. It says growth here. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Somebody could be blaming somebody else. Somebody could be blaming the other person in this relationship or whatever, because somebody wants to, you know, it says, I accept responsibility for my well-being. It says, you know, somebody wants to, like, elevate, you know, they want to gain more abundance in some sort of way. And abundance can be in a lot of different ways, not necessarily money. It can be in health, and, you know, it can be material. It can be, you know, spiritual abundance. It can be a lot of different abundance that's, you know, classified. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. So what I'm getting is somebody could be elevating. Okay, so usually when you're in a relationship, and this is my own experience, this is something that is my opinion. Sage? Oh, she's in the... This is my opinion. You don't have to believe it, or you don't have to, you know, agree. But when you're in a relationship, you meet somebody, you get into a relationship, you are at the same, I guess, vibrational energy. You click, you vibe, your energy flows. And that's why people want to be, you know, around each other, because the energy, you know, mixes well. Soon, you know, as human beings, we grow. We elevate, we find different things that help us learn, you know, because, you know, the world changes, society changes, things in our reality are constantly changing. Nothing stays the same. It's literally impossible. Okay, so in order to grow as a person, we have to grow and learn. We have to learn different things. We have to look at different things. We have to, you know, explore different areas, cultures, like in general, different things. So sometimes in a relationship, one person will start elevating, and the person that's not really elevating, that they're kind of staying, I guess you can say, like stuck. But that doesn't mean that they're not elevating. That just means that they're just not vibrating at the same energy as that person anymore. So there can be some sort of disconnect. So the alignment is off. So that's why there can be some sort of like power struggle or a pull, or like that's why with the blame, somebody could be blaming somebody else, because it's kind of like, well, you are leaving me behind, or you're like, this is what I'm getting, some sort of argument in that sense. But it's just like, you have to grow on your own. You can't have your person like push you to grow. It's like I mean, we are all worried about ourselves. I can't imagine like having to worry about somebody else's elevation. They have to do that naturally on their own. And if they don't, then they get kind of left behind in a sense, because you don't vibrate at the same level. It just doesn't work like that. It will literally push you away. You know, that energy will like, you know, clash with it. It doesn't even meet that vibration because they're not at the same level. So maybe there's some sort of situation like that. So, and that's not to say that this person can't catch up. But if somebody is elevating and continuing to grow, and like they've taken a year to just, you know, change their ways, or change, just even if it's a small little thing each and every day that this person strives to be better for themselves. If, like, let's just say you get into some sort of disagreement and something happens, and let's just say somebody gets aggressive or starts yelling or raising their voice. After a couple times of that happening and somebody being like, oh, I'm sorry, that's not going to happen again. Where's the change? How are you doing? What are you doing to change that? What is the steps that you're taking so that the next time there's an argument, you don't get heated? That you don't, it doesn't escalate, so that your voice isn't loud. Like, you know, you're not screaming and yelling and throwing stuff or something like this. I'm getting like that. And there could have just been some sort of like, yo, this is not changing. Something is not changing. You're not elevating. You're not growing. You're not. And that's sad. Or like, I'm not trying to say that in like a mean way. It's just like, you have to take the actions. You can't just say it. You have to, your mindset is everything. So it's like, I can say it till I turn blue. You know, yeah, I'm going to be better. I'm going to be better. If I don't put my foot in front of the other, then that's not going to happen. And I'm not saying it happens overnight. Trust me. And I'm not saying that I'm a saint, and I'm not saying that I don't have triggers. I'm not saying none of that. But what I'm saying, the energy that I'm getting is somebody's just not, they're just not trying or something, or they're not trying to elevate. They're not trying to change because somebody got comfortable, or like, oh, this person's not going to leave, or something like this. Somebody's in regret, maybe because they realize, they're in grief and regret. Somebody's feeling sad. They're grieving you because maybe you made a decision to walk away. Failure. There's something that has failed. Judgment. Somebody made that decision. So, so that was that. So change. See, there's some sort of change happening. Maybe somebody is going on their path to their purpose. Maybe somebody has found what they want to do in this life. And I just saw 1222. 222. Maybe this person maybe they've accepted this decision or this sort of situation, and they want balance in their life. They don't want to continuously be like arguing or fighting or in any sort of energy, like peace. They are at peace with themselves, so they need their surroundings to be at peace. If their surroundings are in peace, they're not in peace. And the saying of like, oh, be my peace, that's actually, for me, I don't think that's like valid to say, because it's like you need to be at peace with yourself, and that way nothing else can ruin that. Nobody else can uproot you or like get you off of like that level and balanced energy that you're in. Teaching and speaker. So you could maybe be inspiring somebody to speak up for themselves, maybe to speak up about what it is that they need, what it is that they want. Maybe somebody's reading, maybe going back to school or something. So let's see, we saw purpose. So maybe this is somebody has found their purpose. They will know what they want to do, something like this. So let's see, maybe somebody's learning through reading. Spiritual teacher. Hey. So you could teach people about light and love. You can teach people about being calm. See, this yoga, like being zen, being balanced. You heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. Your purpose is to bring divine healing, light, and love to this world. Excuse me, guys. Options. You could have a lot of options when it comes to your career. Maybe you do a lot of different things. Maybe you are a motivational speaker, because that's what I'm getting as well. Maybe I was getting something to do with movies. It says artist. Maybe you like to paint. It says engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every other area of your life. So maybe you really love whatever it is that you do. Justice. Maybe you work in the justice system. Maybe you are in law enforcement. Maybe you work in the court. You have a lot of different options. Yeah, see? Maybe you travel. You could be very supportive to those around you. Freedom. See, you help people free themselves from the ideas of like, you have to be a certain way. See, yeah, I feel like you're teaching people that it is okay to be spiritual. Maybe about music. Like you're teaching people about, yeah, like maybe, because I'm getting with this spiritual teacher and justice, you can mix the two. You don't have to be just because you are work in some sort of like government type of, maybe I don't know, maybe you're a lawyer, maybe you're something like this, and you're spiritual. It's okay. I mean, there's not a specific, you can't be this, you can't be that. It's like you could be religious and still be spiritual at the same time. I used to go to church. I used to, like, there's a lot of things. Maybe you want to counsel, maybe you want to be a school counselor, maybe you want to be something to do with maybe therapy, maybe helping to talk to people. Maybe this is something that you want to do. Maybe you just know that you can help a lot of people. You are very protected. I don't know, there's a glare, so it says you are safe and supported while you change your career. So there could be some sort of career change that somebody wants to do. Maybe it's just, maybe you're older, maybe it's something that's like, maybe somebody or people from your family could maybe think like, oh, my career is very different, very, very different. And I would have never imagined for me to be the place that I am today, but because it happened, and I went to school. I didn't like what I was doing, and then my mom put me in floral school, and I hated it and I sucked. And then things ended up working out for the better, and I prayed for something. I prayed for God to give me some sort of path, because I didn't know what I wanted to do. So coming from a place of like not knowing whether or not you're in the right direction, I mean, this is something that like it's normal to feel that way. So just I think that people need to remember, you're doing this for a long time. You should love what you do. There's so many different things, and it was very scary for me to, and even up until this day, it's still scary for me to, put my designs out there. And yeah, I had to incorporate a lot of different things when it came to, what are you doing? I don't understand what you're trying to dig under there for. There's nothing there. There's a lot of different things that I need to incorporate. There's a lot of competition. There's a lot of people that can do, balloons, they can do, designs and stuff like that. But I feel like, I absolutely love making flowers. I love, doing weddings and events, and it's a lot of work. Like, let me tell you. But, my weekdays can be very slow moving. I work from, like, I could do stuff on my phone. I don't need to go, all the time to venues and stuff like that. But then, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday hit, and, that's when, work really happens. So it's kind of like people, and I can even say for myself, people can like be like, oh, that's easy. Try to do it yourself. Is it easy? Maybe after a while. Even for me, it's still not easy. There's a lot that comes into it. There's a lot that, you have to remember when it comes to certain things. It's like, I'm not saying that, it's rocket science, but, we work hard. I definitely work hard. So somebody could, maybe you are, hold on one second. Maybe you are stable in your financial, like maybe you have a lot of security when it comes to your finances. This could also mean maybe you're very reliable. You have security. Yeah, you are, you're safe. You could also be very, yeah, abundant. And this is somebody that is a committed, somebody who's committed to, you know, moving forward, or like their path. The King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is somebody who is, you know, who's a boss in whatever it is that they do. This could also just mean this is somebody who is wanting to offer some sort of commitment. Maybe somebody didn't, because honestly, somebody was playing safe. They were over analyzing a situation. Yeah. Maybe they were not taking action in this sort of connection, the Lovers connection. There could have been a King of Pentacles wanting some sort of commitment, and they didn't risk. It says avoiding risk. They didn't take that chance to make that decision in this, you know, relationship. This could also mean maybe there was somebody that in romance that they had this 10 of Pentacles with, or wanted a 10 of Pentacles with. They didn't plan. The Two of Wands in the reverse. They didn't want to go on that journey. They didn't want to take that trip or that chance or something like this to commit to somebody or to make that decision. Maybe somebody they were just indecisive on some sort of partnership or relationship. Rest. Maybe somebody is trying to just rest right now. Maybe they're recuperating from something. Maybe there was some sort of argument or some sort of imbalance in some sort of connection. Maybe something that they invested a lot of time in. They were patient. They were trying to watch, like, you know, their plants grow and there was progress. But maybe somebody was very possessive. Maybe they were stingy. Maybe somebody was just like materialistic. Maybe, yeah, like somebody was insecure when it came to like their finances, so they like held on to everything. But it's kind of like, I'm just hearing right now where you have to spend money to make money. It has to be flowing. You have to spend to get, and like it's a cycle of like going back and forth. So like something like this is like somebody could be very like like they don't want to, you know, give money, or they don't want to, they could be very. And that's not to say that this is a like in a bad way. Maybe this person was reliant on somebody, so they didn't know, they weren't stable in their mind, so they knew like somebody could easily just like walk away. So it's kind of like this person stayed stuck. And as sad as that is, like somebody maybe made this person feel insecure when it came to their finances. Somebody is protecting their peace though from some sort of, maybe somebody did something like they didn't, I don't know, see bad luck, something that maybe somebody lost control of a situation. That's what I'm saying, clinging to control. Somebody was holding on to somebody because of some sort of finances or something like this. I don't know why. Maybe somebody's having some sort of bad luck when it comes to their finances. Somebody could be feeling restricted in an unhappy home. See? This is also... somebody could have made some sort of impulsive decision when it came to some sort of like, when they made some sort of decision, like that they should, like, you got to get out of your emotions. You can't be like, I don't know, maybe somebody was stuck, unhappy. They didn't have some sort of fulfillment in whatever it is that they were doing, and so this is why maybe somebody's changing something, their career, maybe changing some sort of, maybe where they live, something like this. Yes, Mom, are you okay? Somebody could have been very whiny and like wanted attention all the time, or like constant attention. Like, I have to do other things. Like, I have to work. I have to, you know. Yeah, somebody could be feeling some sort of despair, lack of faith. There's somebody stuck in their head. Maybe they're down on their luck when it comes to money, and they don't know how to heal this. They're trying to, yeah, savings. Somebody is, maybe there's some sort of ending. Somebody could have betrayed somebody. Maybe that's why this person is now in this Wheel of Fortune in the reverse and 8 of Swords, that they're, you know, they're feeling trapped in their mind because of maybe something that they did. Yeah, somebody could have been very rude. Maybe they were bullying somebody, maybe being very aggressive to somebody who was just chilling. Because, yeah, the 4 of Cups is here. That talks about, like, somebody being bored with an offer, or just, like, That's what I'm getting, like that's the card. And that's when somebody's just like annoyed about a situation. They're not getting what they want, or they're not getting the response that they want. But this, what I'm getting out of this is somebody was zen, and somebody was very, very coming at this person like, you know, sideways, trying to be forceful or something. And this person was just like, I'm not listening to you. I'm just chilling over here doing my own thing. I want to pull them all in reverse. Yeah. Somebody could have lied about something. Yep. Somebody was running away from some sort of problem. And also somebody could have created some sort of conflict, and then they just like turned the other way. It's like throwing stones and then hiding or something like this. And then, but let's just say this is something, and it escalated to like they're in too deep. Like something escalated to the point where maybe somebody found out that it was then. Like somebody could have, because I'm getting something to do with like somebody could have said something or done something, and then in order to, they could have used somebody as a scapegoat, because we were talking about blame was at the bottom of that card deck. So maybe, you know, this whole time this could have been in the past, and there was somebody who was like looking into a situation, or like something kept happening or something like this. And see this Emperor, somebody was being very stubborn, lacking discipline. They were being very reckless. Somebody made some sort of reckless decision. Maybe when it came to commitment, they didn't plan very well. Also, maybe somebody was abusing their power. They were rigid. They were like in their traditional set of ways of how it's supposed to be, and they didn't realize what they were doing. They were, in a sense, kind of like they were effing themselves up. See, somebody could be confessing something. Maybe something's on someone's conscious that they feel like they lost something. There's some sort of disappointment. Maybe after finding something else. So, okay, this is what I was getting. Somebody could have done something. They could have used somebody as a scapegoat. So like, oh no, it was this person. They didn't think that that person or whoever they were telling was going to like investigate that, or like follow up, or like put two and two together in some sort of way. And this could be, obviously it's deeper than that, because it could be more, complicated than that. But yeah, so eventually this person knew that like the culprit was going to be found. And then what was going to happen? It was like somebody was trying to bide their time or something like this. That's what I'm getting right now. King of Cups. It did come up sideways, so there's a struggle. So somebody could be in their emotions. Maybe this Emperor in the reverse is now in their emotions. Maybe they are moving forward from some sort of situation that happened in the past. Maybe with you. Maybe they see that you're resting, you're at peace, you're recuperating, you are protected, and you're just like relaxing. Maybe they have some sort of truth to tell you. 5 of Pentacles, maybe having to do with something to do with hardships. Maybe somebody was feeling left out in the cold, abandoned. Maybe there's some sort of loss or struggle because of this, because somebody walked away. They abandoned a situation. They let go. Somebody is looking for some sort of truth, and they're leaving something behind. Yeah, see, they found something out. This is a Page of Pentacles, is finding something new out. See, and then the 7 of Wands is protecting. Somebody is coming up. They're protecting. Okay, let's just say somebody was blaming you as a person, you who I'm talking to, or vice versa, was blaming your person. Somebody is defending this person now because they realize that somebody caused some sort of imbalance in the situation. They were reckless. Because they were going based off of their beliefs, their tradition, whatever. They didn't want to conform to like the new, what's new, the modern things. Like, there's a lot of spiritual people, and I'm just using spirituality as an example. It can be anything, but it's just like, times have changed. Like, you gotta pick it up. Like, you gotta realize that, like I said, nothing stays the same. Everything changes. Tower, something has really came to some sort of dramatic end. That's what I'm getting. I got traumatic, but yeah, trauma. Sudden change. There's some sort of chaos. Someone's feeling guilty, maybe shameful. This is also maybe somebody is no longer like feeling like anxious about something because they're gaining the help that they need or something like this, or somebody is learning how to deal with things in a different way. Yeah, maybe somebody has some sort of, their conscience is telling them something. They're in regret and they had to make some sort of difficult decision, but there was hidden information. Somebody didn't tell this person everything. Yep, and they're gonna have to be, somebody needs to give something to somebody, or there's gonna be some sort of generosity. Someone wants to gift you something. They're watching you. Yep, they see how hard you work. You're very talented. You're very committed. You have you dedicate your time to your craft, to what it is that you do. You don't worry about anybody else. You worry about yourself. And somebody could have been very cruel, deceitful. Something they did very unforgiving. Yeah, maybe somebody was lacking. Somebody didn't support you, or they weren't supporting you, or something like this. Yeah. Somebody could have been stuck in the middle, maybe not knowing whether or not they were going to give you some sort of truth and clarity. Yeah. Ooh, somebody could have made some sort of, because I'm getting somebody made some sort of, like a, let's just say like a job deal or something, a business deal. And this actually was a bad investment or something. There was some sort of bad, like something to do with, somebody felt a little trapped in this situation. Yeah, maybe somebody gambled, literally too. Maybe somebody was like a gambler, or like, you know, somebody is feeling a little let down. King of Wands, somebody who is usually, the King of Wands is a visionary leader, somebody who has a lot of ideas. They could be an artist. They could be somebody who just takes action. They're disappointed. Yeah, because something is changing. There's definitely some sort of change. Yeah, maybe they're being left out in the cold. Maybe there's just a significant loss. Maybe unemployment. Somebody maybe lost their job. Yeah. Yep. Maybe they were dealing with somebody who's very selfish or jealous. Bullying again. Somebody was bullying somebody who was really nice. This is the Queen of Wands right here in the reverse. And this is somebody who's not, with their sexual energy, they're just everywhere. And the Queen of Cups is here. Maybe somebody was bullying this person, because the Queen of Wands is somebody who thinks that they got it all together and then they don't. And it's like they were manipulating a situation, trying to cause some sort of, yeah, somebody was a gold digger. Look, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. They were not stable. They're insecure. They're greedy also. They could be very jealous, materialistic, and envious. Yep. Maybe you avoided conflict with this person. Like somebody could have tried to come very forceful, come your way. A Knight of Swords is very, very impulsive energy. I don't know, but I don't like that energy. Cupid's arrow. Maybe somebody wants to go in a new direction. Maybe somebody's just seeing, see, somebody's running away from some sort of connection, or yeah, somebody's separating from somebody or a situation. Too much drama. Cupid's arrow. There's definitely some sort of, somebody's going to be meeting somebody new, or there's just some sort of new romance sparking. Maybe somebody was trying to say, maybe this was somebody who did this. They were trying to say like, oh yeah, they're all in love, or they were having faith. There was a surprise, like something, invitation. And this person was actually just a one-night stand, or there was some sort of string along. They have many options. Yeah, they could have left somebody out in the cold. They could have ended some sort of twin flame relationship for some karmic relationship. Somebody could be, see, yeah, maybe there's somebody's remembering something, reminiscing. Yeah, they had some outdated thinking, and they really didn't realize what was going on or something. Maybe this is like too late. It's too late, because I'm hearing it's too late to apologize. So it's like maybe somebody had a flipped perception. Maybe the person that they were with, or the person that was around them or somebody. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic situation. Maybe this is a friend. That person was actually the one that was creating all this conflict, and the other person was just chilling. The one that somebody thought was like evil or something like this. That person was just doing their own thing. See, being lighthearted, finding out things, coming to light, change and heal. Something is definitely coming to light. Maybe somebody has seen some sort of transformation, so it's impossible. The energy doesn't match what somebody is saying about somebody. It just doesn't make sense. I don't know, I'm being drawn to pull one of these. Somebody could be needing to send somebody a message. This is a message from the divine too. This entire message is definitely for somebody to realize, to understand that this is coming from a guide. This is coming from, you know, this is good assistance to show you that they're, you know, maybe somebody was wanting to make some sort of decision and they were, you know, on the fence, but this is your clarity to send that message, to go in that direction that your heart tells you to, you know. I just got PI. Isn't that like private investigator? There could have been, you. Somebody could have been watching you and they just see this doesn't make sense. Something doesn't add up and they put 2 and 2 together. This person is just not what they thought. Yep, some sort of disruption. Definitely some sort of tower moment is happening. Yeah, maybe somebody's leaving, somebody's moving, somebody's doing something. All right, my candle is flickering. I'm gonna leave you guys with that. If this resonates, let me know. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care.